This isn't video game. This is
Okay, starting.
This is Good Taste Podcast, and we are live. By the way, we are live. Would you guys care to introduce yourselves? Starting with
You all know who I am.
Trevor, who hasn't been on here. This is his first time, and Mario, who was on the last one. And you guys know me. I'm Perfect Welch, so you guys don't have to worry about it. But yeah. So Tony Rongo has became the first ever, the one and only so far, taste champion.
Who is this?
Tony Rongo.
Ah, congrats on
And yeah, he barely won the belt though, because here's what happened. It was originally Total Ground Fighters who was gonna win, but then Tony just got one more vote and they were evened up 8-8. So, and I was gonna announce it on Wednesday, but in the last minute, Tony got tied. So I waited till Friday. In the very last minute, Tony got one more vote because I was thinking of delaying it to next week. And guess what? Tony became the Bad Taste champion.
what did Tony Rongos do?
Okay, Trevor, you got the Google Plus post, right? Let's let Trevor do the reading. Everybody, mute yourself.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
The one about him being close-minded, by the way, just so you remember.
Alright, hold on a second. Why you took my pinned post down on there? Oh yeah, I forgot I restarted my account. Apparently, I forgot that I've restarted my account, so the post is gone.
Fail.
Maybe I have it saved on my computer.
Here, let me read it.
Hold on a second.
It's the guy. It's the one about Tony Rongo being closed-minded instead of listening to other people's opinions. I'll get on a Google.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have anything. Oh, I got it. Hold on. It's on my computer right here.
No, not the post you wrote. The post that the guy, what's his name again? He was like the very last person. He was the very last person who voted for Rongo in the very last minute. Let me go to communities. Now, also, Atari Man was supposed to be on, but he can't be on due to personal reasons. You know, he's got stuff to do with his family. It's in the anti-Tony Rongo community, by the way, Trevor. Sorry if this is taking so long, but
Thing, you know.
Alright, I got it. Here's what he said. And I quote, and shout out to Casimir Julianius for putting this. I'd rather be closed-minded and accept any moron's opinion. Face it, sports entertainment is and always will be stupid entertainment for stupid people. It's a fact. Now, kindly, once again, fuck off. I'm done arguing with those that are inferior to me. So that pretty much confirmed his win. I mean,
Y'all know who else thought he was? Hold on. Y'all know who else thought everyone was inferior to him? Hitler. Oh, jeez.
Oh, damn, Trevor. You freaking own Tony. So, Trevor, I think you're the happiest about this. And Mario, you can unmute yourself now, by the way.
Okay.
Trevor,
I don't think he wants to be live.
No, I do.
No, he does. But here, Trevor, give out your victory speech since you are the happiest about it.
Nah, he should be the one giving his victory speech.
Well, give your thoughts, as I meant. Since if it weren't for you, nobody would know who Tony is.
Actually, there are other people who knew him before me. I only knew about him because of the smart buses.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But you know, everybody knows Trevor is really happy that Tony won this thing. And honestly, nobody, after what Tony said about being closed-minded, nobody in that 16-man bracket deserved to have that title more than him. So is there anybody else who you thought in the bracket should have won? Mario?
Well, I think Program Mia should have won.
Well, he did get second place though, so you got to give him that much. And Boonslayer did get in third place.
And the guy
so.
is a literal social justice warrior. He admitted to it.
Yeah. So he's a Tony Justice Warrior, and next year with the whole, there's a lot of shit going on this year. I mean, it already began, and so much shit is going on. Like we all know about those Black Lives Matter people beating up that innocent disabled white man just because he was white.
I don't think that's Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it was. They actually, the 4 people that did it admitted to being Black Lives Matter people.
Wow. Real. Oh.
Yes. Do your research, Mario. I mean, you heard about it, Trevor, right?
No, I don't follow what the media says because if I do, my intelligence would be insulted more hearing what the liberal media spews out.
Well, actually, the liberal media didn't do this. Neither did the conservative. I mean, this was what pretty much these people got interviewed, and these people admitted it. And the white man was confirmed to be disabled. So.
Well, that is messed up. I heard about that yesterday on the news. Oops.
Oh, so Super Mario is playing Super Smash.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking up one of Greninja's videos.
Oh. Yeah, he was one of the final 4, and he got squashed by Troll Ground Fighters. I thought Troll Ground Fighters would have won this thing, but nope. And Boonslayer, he only got 2 votes, so that's why he was 3rd place. Because he got 3rd highest vote in the final 4.
Boonslayer. Why are you obsessed over him?
Well, hey, everybody wanted him in, so if nobody wanted him in, he wouldn't have made it. So maybe next year he can change his ways and not make it in. But yeah, who else do you think should have? Who do you think should have been in that you really wanted to be in?
Don't really know, to be honest.
Because honestly, I thought that bracket was perfect. How do you really wanted in the Bad Taste Award that should have been in?
I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, everyone. We only had a few.
Well, 16's a pretty big number for
Drama.
a bracket, actually.
Issues.
So, but yeah, congratulations to all of them for making it in. Anybody, I mean, this Bad Taste Wars, I think some of these people, since they left YouTube so easily, like The Better Gamer and Jay Centuries, I don't think they're going to be in next year. So that for them this year, it was just a one-time thing. Or Greninja on as well. Well, he's still here, but he's just hiding. And if you wanted somebody else to win this thing, well, guess what? You should have voted.
You should have voted when you had the chance.
Yeah, exactly, Trevor. You're right, man.
Oh yeah, never mind. I remember who should be in who should be in the war. Who should be in the tournament? It should have been Entropic Void.
Nah, he's actually done some good things this year. Like he was the one who debunked the whole fake tweet fiasco, and he's the one who caught Induo for lying about making the Double Gundam movie, which doesn't exist by the way, and the Cowboy Bebop movie. Well, composing music for it, and for stealing music from Remix. And he caught Greninja for stealing his artwork. So he's done a lot more good than bad this year. And to me,
That's true.
So I'm not saying the dude's perfect, but you got to give the dude credit where credit's due. And right now, he's working on a video game that he actually showed proof for.
Yeah.
So who do you guys think should be in next year? And next year, I will try my best. It maybe won't happen, but next year, I'm going to try to make it a 32-man bracket. Because there's going to be if 2017 is not as bad as 2016, I'll just make it a 16-man bracket. But if it is worse, which I'm calling that it will be worse, and hopefully it's not, then there will be a big people in the bad taste ward. But with Trump winning, we're probably going to have a lot of SJWs go nuts. The Young Turks is pretty much dead.
I see.
Jason Rummer, who's said, oh, what's up, by the way? Who's Tony Rongo? Trevor, would you care to just read your entire little story about it? Let's mute ourselves again.
For all those who don't know who Tony Rongo is, Tony Rongo is a smart who believes that all of his opinions he states are facts because he believes he has a type of wrestling knowledge that no one on earth possesses. He believes wrestling should be about actual in-ring wrestling and will call you a more like sheep or mainstream follower, or both if you love sports entertainment over actual wrestling. He believes wrestling should be about wrestling despite actual pros talk about how wrestling isn't about wrestling. He said Luthez is an idiot who doesn't know anything or anything he's talking about, and no one should give him respect him despite Tony isn't a pro in the world of pro wrestling and has no insider information in pro wrestling. Simply put, Tony Rongo is a hipster in wrestling, or a smart for lack of a better term. The man acts as if he is the smartest man in pro wrestling, hates anyone that isn't actual wrestling. He doesn't get that wrestling has always been about stories, characters, gimmicks, and all that other stuff, and takes the name pro wrestling too literal, like as if everything has to be revolve around his ideology. He says some of the dumbest comments you will ever hear. For example, he has said that he'd rather be closed-minded than listen to other people's opinions. He thinks he would legitimately beat Brock Lesnar in a fight. He also stated Dana Bryan and Bret Hart would own Brock Lesnar and Goldberg in a real fight. He also believes that talent and strength is better than talent and skill is better than strength and size in real fights. In terms of real fights and everything else. He also said that Neville would destroy Goldberg as well in a fight. He only cares about great in-ring technical wrestlers or high flyers from the indies or from the 80s and early 90s, or just great in-ring technical wrestlers or spot fest if it's not from what he calls so-called spot monkey vanilla midgets like Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. He also cries over who's who say the words like midget when describing the smaller. So says we are politically incorrect for using that term, yet he claims HBK is a homo and a vanilla midget. He also hates on Shawn Michaels for being gay in the ring, but he is a Dolph Ziggler fan and a Rick the Body Martel fan, who are wrestlers who look gay. Also contradicts himself with his beliefs of, like, he says he hates Taker, Hogan, Warrior, Nash for being cheesy superhero comic book characters, while he considers the Mountie IRS to be in the top 15 all-time factual greatest wrestlers ever. He's even admitted to being a Doink the Clown fan because he can actually work on like the people he hates. His grammar is atrocious as well. It's bad enough his ideology in wrestling and his mindset is cancer, but the man's grammar is even worse. The man likes to call people like me an idiot for botching one word. Yet he botches like millions, like confusing suplex with duplex, a-hole with ASWHOLE, and saying bad ads once when he was trying to refer to a different word that I won't be saying. The guy has been questioned to be a troll or not as well. Now, it's very arguable whether you want to say he's a troll or not, but at the end of the day, he's an idiot either way. Let's see. And I guess that's really it, unless you want to hear his favorite, unless you want to hear what he calls the factual best and worst of wrestlers and matches.
Well, this Jason Romer guy, he said that he already said that he's an idiot for praising Rick Martel and Ziggler, but shitting all over HBK. So yeah, he probably is a troll, but who cares? He earned his spot as the Bad Taste champion. But next year, I think there's just going to be a lot of people in. So, are you ready for next year's Bad Taste Awards, guys?
I guess so.
Mario?
Mario!
I know I'm ready. Hey, Mario? You can unmute yourself now.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, I agree. But anyways, I have to go now.
Alright, see you,
Mario
man.
Pokénerd signed out.
So, Mario left, and,
Sadly.
he sadly left, but, I really can't not wait for next year's Bad Taste Awards already. Especially since I came up with the Bad Taste Awards very late in the year. I wonder who's gonna strip the belt from Rongo. So, Jason, you want to join? I'll link you the hangout in the chat if you want to join. So, do you have anything else to say, Trevor? I really don't have anything else to say.
Neither do I.
So, I guess this is the, how long have I been streaming? 18 minutes. That's actually pretty short for a podcast, but I guess for just announcing who is the winner, I guess that's okay. So I guess this is the end of the podcast. So signing out, boys. Perfect Welch signing out. Trevor, you gonna de-introduce yourself?
This is you know who signing off as well.
Alright. Bye, guys.